2025 was not a huge year for mainstream pop music, which really enabled the niche underground side of music to really shine this past year. Here are my top 10 albums from 2025. Coming in at number 10, we have Lux by Rosalia. This album is a culmination of how far she's come as an artist. It features 13 different languages, each are integrated so effectively, which really show the themes and tones of each song. This album is seamless and artistic, but I just don't think it's quite as strong as most Monumentals. My favorite song off Lux is Divinize. At number 9, I have Who's the Clown by Audrey Hobart. An artist who can portray their identity and personality through songs and songwriting makes them very interesting. Instantly, Audrey Hobart builds and carefully crafts an unserious world of emotion. And my favorite song off this album is Shooting Star. At number 8, we have Sister by Frost Children. I think Frost Children has consistently been delivering powerful quality albums, extremely underrated artists. They build landscapes with synthesizers and drums. I don't think this album is as strong as Speedrun, but I think some of my favorite songs, Bound to You and Electric, show where music's going, especially electronic. At number 7, I have Virgin by Lorde. Lorde is back. This album is so powerful and well crafted, and don't forgive the Grammys for snubbing her, obviously. Every album cycle, I think Lorde separates herself from other mainstream pop artists by re-theming her album to show the human growth that both her and her fan base have, and showing their connection, showing where they've grown since the previous albums. She is so connected with the generation and the fan base that listens to her. She shares similar experiences in a similar age and in a similar place. She reinvents herself. Her switch to a more electronic sounds completely aligns with the message of this album and shows her sonic maturity. Electronic is, I think, where songs and sound is going in the future, and I think this very big pop artist moving a lot more towards an electronic themed album really just shows where that is going. And my favorite song off of Virgin is Shapeshifter. At number 6, I have Addison by Addison Rae. I am so impressed by Addison. She had a single run that I think is only really comparable to Sour by Olivia Rodrigo. It felt very reminiscent of that in some ways. Constant deliveries in the instrumentals, very great branding, growth in her live performances. I'm just continually impressed by Addison, and I hope that her Coachella performance really catapults her more of a rock position in the pop girl space. My favorite song from this album is Famous Again. Okay, coming in at number 5, which is kind of 2 albums, but it's Eusexual and Eusexual Afterglow by FKA Twigs. I had to include both because I couldn't really choose just one to feature, because they're also kind of the same album, one's a deluxe, so it's okay. I think this album had the most interesting sonic textures that I've heard since Sophie. I think that Sticky and Striptease are extremely well produced. Love Crimes and Sushi are well written and well arranged. What I would do to listen to these albums for the first time again. I think my favorite song from Eusexual is Striptease, and from Afterglow would be Love Crimes. And coming in at number 4, we have Riviera by The Help. This album deserves the world. It is a cohesive culmination of what this group has to offer and what they can be. Court, Doppler, Meridian, Here I Am, etc. All so unique but flow so well. The Help's production makes overutilized chord progressions sound extremely refreshing and unique. I hope they break into mainstream soon because I really am interested in seeing if given a huge budget. I would love to see a well-funded project, production, live performances, press tour, festivals. And my favorite song off of Riviera is Court. Alright, coming in at number 3, we have Wow by Between Friends. Between Friends. I was not familiar with your game. Oh my gosh. The chokehold that DJ had on me when I first heard it had me counting down the days until this album came out, everyone knows. Every single song hits harder and harder on this album the more you listen. It's one of those albums, it just is. Live performance, incredible. Jam is one of the best songs of the year. This album feels like a well-written book, and the more you read each chapter, the more you want, and the more or you want to read, and it's just like it's so good. My favorite song off this album is Jam, obviously. Then coming in at number 2, we have I Love My Computer by Nina Geraci. Nina. This album has inspired me and made waves that no other artist has since Sophie. The flows, the lyrics, the transparency, the honesty, all paired with phenomenal production. It's just such an incredible album. I think her Coachella performance this year will catapult her into a more mainstream spotlight. I don't think it's going to be as huge as it was for Sabrina and Chaperone, but I think it will be more like a Fred again situation. I think it'll be big for her. Oh, and my favorite song off this album is F My Computer. So good. Alright, my number 1 album of the year is Star by 2 Hollis. I think this album should have blown up in a way for him that When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go did for Billie Eilish. I think that Star shows the peak of where music is now and where it's going to go. 2 Hollis knows how to create sound that can show so many different emotions and represent so many different experiences. You can be mad, raging, sad, happy, just want to dance, to flash. All those different emotions at any different time. All works. You was my favorite song probably of the year.
Benesek went climbing, got a haircut, but I don't know why he genuinely does not like this song. He does not ever want to play it live, and it is so good because it has the most satisfying, danceable synth bridge interlude thing that I've ever heard. I hope he gets recognized as a genuine artist soon. And also, I stopped getting comments filled on my TikToks with bro only has 1 song or TikTok artist, etc. because Star is a very good album. But yeah, that is my 2025 top 10 albums. Thanks for watching.